In today's video, we're going to be talking all about texture packs, and as you can see if you look around me, all of these textures are different because I am of course using a texture pack. Now I'm actually going to make two videos that I publish at the exact same time. One of them is going to be how to use a texture pack in your normal vanilla game of Valheim. So that'll just be, you play normal Valheim, you want to add just the texture pack in so things look a little bit nicer whilst you're playing. The other video is going to be how you can do modded Valheim and add a texture pack to that. So if you're using the Thunderstorm mod manager, which I made a previous video showing you guys how to use mods using that one, basically just how you can add in a texture pack to that so that you're playing modded but also enjoying the texture pack. This video is sponsored by Gportal, who host servers for a huge range of games at affordable prices. If you'd like to check them out and save yourself 10%, there is a link in the description. So what I've got on screen now are just a few different comparisons between the normal Valheim textures and the textures used with the current texture pack that I'm using. Now there will be a link in the description to this texture pack, but I just want to say there are a wide variety you can find on the Nexus page, and again there'll be a link to that in the description too. And no matter what texture pack you want to use, the method I'm going to show you in today's video will work. You just do the exact same thing, but of course instead of downloading the texture pack that I'm going to download today, you'll download the one that you guys want to use. So hopefully everything is going to be simple and straightforward enough once you watch this video, but of course if you have any questions, please do let me know down in the comments. So the first thing you're going to want to download is this right here, the BepInEx Pack for Valheim, and you want to make sure that it is this version here by Denixum. There are some other versions of this pack out there, and I actually made this mistake myself, downloaded a different version, couldn't get it working for a while, so I wanted to mention that today so you guys make sure you use this one. The link will be in the description, so if you follow that, you will be fine. So the way you're going to download this is click right here where it says manual download, and then it should just automatically download for you, and you'll get the zip folder for that. So here it is now showing up in my downloads folder. So for now, what we want to do is just drag and drop that over onto our desktop. The next thing to download is this mod right here, which is called Custom Textures. It has all kinds of uses, but we're just going to focus on what we're doing today, which is of course uploading a texture pack. So go to this link in the description and then scroll down and hit on files over here. And this is the one you want, the custom textures file right here. And again, we're just going to hit manual download for that one. So it'll then come up with this on Nexus mods. You can have slow or you can pay for a faster download. I'm just going to do the slow one. It won't take too long for such a small download. So once again, that should show up down here for you or in your downloads folder. And again, just go ahead and drag and drop that over onto the desktop. Finally, you're going to need the texture pack you want to use. Now the link to this particular texture pack will be down in the video description if you want to use the same one as me. But if you do want to use your own one, that's completely fine. And you're going to follow the same process at this stage. Just go ahead and download it. Now, once you hit download, it's going to let you know that you need these two things. Of course, we already have them, so we're just going to go ahead and hit download. And once that download is complete, again, we can go ahead, drag and drop that onto our desktop. So we now have these three files right here, and each of them are going to be required for what we're about to do. Now, at this stage, you want to go ahead and right click and hit extract all. And by default, it will come up and put it on your desktop because that's where we are right now, which is completely fine. So we'll hit extract. So then you get a folder like this. It will have the same name, but it will be a folder here that you can double click and open up to explore. So if I open up this one, then we see we have all of this stuff right here, for example. And we're going to go ahead and do that for each of the others as well. So again, we're going to right click and extract all for the custom textures. So we have that one there, and we're going to do it for the texture pack. So you should now have these three folders right here, which are the extracted versions, of course, of these three right here. Now I've done it this way on purpose because it's going to make things super simple when we go to the next stage. So the next step is to go to your Valheim game on Steam and right click it, then go over to manage and click browse local files. Now you will then see a folder that looks something like this. Yours may look slightly different, but don't worry too much about that. I've done a few things on Valheim that mean my folder might look slightly different to what yours looks right now. But what's important is if we look at this area right here, you'll see it goes from your Steam library to your apps, common, and Valheim, and you should see something that looks pretty similar to this. So now we have a few things to do. First of all, we want to open up this folder right here, which is our BepInEx Pack, which will look like this. Once in here, go ahead and open this folder at the top, the BepInEx Pack Valheim, and you'll see all of these things right here. You want to just go ahead and select all of those and drop them into the Valheim folder over here. So when this is done, you'll have something that looks a little bit like this. Now we can go ahead and close that down. At this stage, go ahead and open the BepInEx folder right here, then open the plugins folder inside here, and this is what you should see. So from here, go ahead and open the custom textures pack here, and you'll see this file right here. So go ahead and click that one there and just drag it across into here. Then in the same folder, right click and do a new folder. I'm going to call this custom textures, just like this. So it's all one word with capital C and capital T. We then want to open that one up and open up our texture pack, and you should see something like this, which is all of the images. So just click on one of those images, do a Control A to select all of them, and then drag and drop them into this new custom textures folder. At this stage, we can go ahead and just close everything down and then launch our Valheim. Now at this point, if you've done it correctly, of course, what you'll see is all of the new textures in the game, and these should be instantly recognizable to you as it is quite different from the vanilla textures. So that is how you install a texture pack for vanilla, guys. As I said, I'm going to show you how to do this in modded as well. That video will already be on my channel by the time you're watching this. So hopefully that helped. Please do let me know down in the comments if you have any questions, and also I might do a video in the the future where I showcase maybe half a dozen different texture packs. So if you would like to see that video, then again, please do let me know down in the comments. But for now, the dad jokes are of course coming, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I just burned 2,000 calories. That's the last time I leave brownies in the oven while I nap. I just burnt my Hawaiian pizza. I should have put it on aloha temperature. Long fairy tales have a tendency to drag on. My boss asked me to attach 2 pieces of wood together. I nailed it. People are always shocked when they find out how bad of an electrician I am.